Uppy, uppy, uppy. It's One Funny Morning. I'm Dana Blizzard, and it's too early in the morning. This is the dumbest show in the whole world.
From Monday
to Friday.
Sometimes on Saturdays.
Why would you say that in front of all these people?
Dean stinks.
You never know what's gonna happen.
That's your Dateline voice?
I don't know.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't.
It's not a chicken leg. This is a chicken leg.
Look at that manhole cover on my face.
Not a bad rendition of me. Hold on.
We know your brother. We'll give you a ride to school or whatever.
That's called
our
murder
school
in New Jersey.
He was a lot
Like what is?
with his everything.
Oh,
What's outside your Puerta de Clima?
that's Stella!
Yeah!
Good morning, everybody. Getting ready to start band rehearsal. Pretty big group this morning. Everybody's warming up, getting ready to go. Happy morning, everyone. Take it away, Dina.
I love Linda. Listen, I ended my night with Linda, an open mic, and she's the first person I see in the morning. So good morning, good morning. Who doesn't want to see Linda Marster's face in the morning? Good morning. Last day of work before the Easter long weekend. Oh, Joanna, they make it sound so good. I know, she is, Kezia. Good morning, everybody. We're here. We made it. It's not hump day. It's not Friday. It's just this purgatory day. It's holy. It's a holy Thursday. I don't know how many. Let's look up Holy Thursday, just so you know what day it is. It's a very specific Thursday. And then I have something cool to tell you. All right, hold on. Now, I should know. There's something about washing people's feet, or is that tomorrow? I did go to Catholic school. Here we go. Also known as Maundy. Who knows what that means? Holy Thursday. It is a part of Holy Week. Commemorates the washing of the feet, the Maundy. Is that what that is? I knew a lot of words. I didn't know how they went together. And the Last Supper of the Apostles. Okay. It is the 5th day of Holy Week, preceded by Holy Wednesday, also known as Spy Wednesday. Where are they getting these names? Followed by Good Friday. Maundy comes from the Latin word mandatum, or commandment, reflecting Jesus's words, I give you a new commandment. The date of the day will vary according to whether you use the Gregorian or Julian calendars, obviously. Holy Thursday, Maundy Thursday. You could use either. Okay. All right. I believe it's a holy day of obligation. We should have Diana come on every morning and just give us an update of all the holy days. It is the Christian rite of foot washing. Okay. All right. Do you shower? You Maundied. My dad always volunteered to be one of the people whose feet got washed. He was like, once a year, I wash my feet. It's on Maundy Thursday. Yeah. I can't lie. They did the washing of the feet in my church last year. I was grossed out. Sorry, Jesus. Okay. Fair. Listen, I don't even think that men should. I think it should be against the law for men to show their feet in public. Tell me I'm wrong. Have you seen men? Come on. I don't know what it is. Now, I will say, Jason will tell me often how nice his feet are. He's like, did you see how nice my feet are? Wasn't that in the movie? Wasn't that in the movie? Was it in Bridesmaids that he looked at her feet? Right? Oh, Marta, you're right. There it is. There now it's very bright. Okay, let's bring that down. Oh, so gross. Yeah. Yeah. Tanya's like, just in general, I don't want to see anybody's feet. I think some people have a nice feet. But it's not especially men. I think it's because they have like Shrek feet. Tell me I'm wrong. Listen, it's just, it is, Kelly. Congratulations. I have Jesus Light this Maundy Thursday. Yeah. It's just too much. My man takes very good care of his feet, and I actually think they look good. Yeah, Renee. Listen, he's a keeper. He's a keeper. Jason does have nice feet. And he tells me that. Because I told him once, I was like, I don't think men should show their feet in public. And then he looked and goes, I have really nice feet. My husband's second toe is longer than his first toe, and it's crooked. Kathy said, my feet are looking Shrekish right now. I've seen more and more men at nail places. They should. Only baby feet are acceptable. And you can actually put them in your mouth. They're just yummy. Do you ever just look at a baby and be like, I could eat that baby? I don't know if that's just, they're so yummy. Oh, I respect men who go for pedicures. I'm like, do it. Tell your friends. Yeah, tell your friends. Yeah. I know. My husband has his dad's feet, and my daughter has their feet. Poor girl. My husband would get more pedicures than I did. That's good. No. Dancer feet are the worst. You would think that because they use them often that, the upkeep, they're gross. I don't even want to tell you. I knew a couple ballerinas. My pastor asked me to be one of the people who got their feet washed one year. I thanked him for the honor, but said no. I explained that I'm extremely ticklish. I would probably kick him and knock over the water bowl. Now that you're saying it, you're not wrong. No. VN. I dated a guy that had 6 toes on one foot. VN. I have so many questions. VN, look at my face. I need an answer. And this is very important. Did he tell you prior to showing you? Like, did he let this out within the first 3 dates? I would want a disclaimer. I would want, what if I fell in love with him and I was not okay with 6 toes? Diane, I need you to unpack a timeline. All of it. Did he say, Vianne, I really like you. And before this goes any farther, yeah, God, I can't even handle the norm or 5. And he got an extra one? My husband played soccer and he's a construction worker. He even says he won't wear sandals. Good. Tell him thank you. Let me write him a note. I need to know, VN, did you follow? Did he do some type? Yeah, which one was doubled? Not 2 big ones. What if it was 2 big ones? What if there was a big one on the end? I have so many questions, VN. You can't. Yeah, where'd the 6th piggy go? How do you even do this, little piggy? You can't. You're like, and this one's just extra. My husband had 6 toes on each foot, and they were removed when he was younger. Kathy's coming in. Kathy, I have so many questions. Which one did they? Both of them? Did he tell you? Not first 3 dates. Later on, he told me, then showed me. It was an extra pinky toe. Ian, are you still with this man? How much later? 4th date? 5th date? No, Tracy, stop it. Tracy, just no. I only have 4 toes on one foot. Amputated big toe. I'll take an extra big toe. He has scars, Kathy. I taught a child with 6 working fingers, 2 thumbs on one hand. My grandson only has 4 on one foot. I don't know. I'm oddly better with less toes. But an extra one seems weird to me. Do you know what I'm saying? My daughter has a thumb that looks like a big toe. Sarah, where are you getting this from? You know what? We've been doing this show, I'm going to say 4 or 5 years. And I have to say, 2 thumbs on one hand? She would totally win at that game where you go, do. And then all of a sudden, one comes out of nowhere. No, I broke up with him. He became a lawyer. It was maybe after 5 months. And that should have been, you know, when you buy a house and you have to do your disclosure at the table before you get into anything. I'm going to need a disclosure statement. It's called a supernumerary digit, more common than you would think. Obviously, Judy, everybody got a story. My thumbs look like big toes. Who told you this, Brooke? I guess they all do, kinda. Not at all. But I'm gonna say it for Brooke. Oh, today is full of surprises. Wow. Like that guy I dated a long time ago who had a big toe as a thumb. Like, for real? Like, did he lose his thumb? And then you guys, I'm full of questions. It's really funny. I'm not hungry anymore. I had to get an occupational therapist to teach him how to use a pencil and scissors with these 2 thumbs. My niece was born with extra pinkies. They just tied them off. And her son was also born with an extra digit on his hands. Extra pinkies? They are called hammer thumbs. Brooke, are you making this up? Brooke is having a whole other conversation. Brooke's just in the corner going, guys, I have thumb toes. Anybody? No? Okay. I'll just keep saying stuff in the corner. Brooke, are you lying? What did she say? They're called hammer thumb. What's a hammer thumb? My Google history. When I'm dead, somebody's going to have so much. Hammer thumbs. Brachydactyl type D is known as murderer's thumbs, stubbed thumb, spoon thumb, or short thumb. It's a genetic trait recognized by a thumb being relatively short and round with a wider nail bed, 2/3 the length of a full-size thumb. Also, the most type of shortness of digits. What? What? I picked the weirdest day of the week to finally catch the morning show. Oh, you did. So look, this is called hammer thumb. You see, that's the same person, and one thumb, regular thumb, the other one is called hammer thumb. Is that what you're talking about? Brooke's over here hammer thumbing. Hammer thumb images. Never even heard of this. Look at it. Never heard this. You know if your thumb looked like a big toe. My daughter's is really ugly. Is that what that is, Brooke? I am learning some stuff today. Just when I think we've said everything. Oh, no. No, how did this topic come up? I don't even know. How did we get here? Ugly feet. Ugly feet. Men with ugly feet. Shrek. How did we even start there? I don't even know. My husband's ex-husband's second and third toes were connected to each other on each foot. Thought I wanted French toast for breakfast, but now I'm not sure. Yeah, well, welcome. That's it. We say Monday, Thursday. I started talking about Holy Week. They are squarish looking, and the nail is more horizontal than vertical. Brooke just taught us something. Wow. Hammer time. Here comes Jen. Oh, okay. I had no idea this was hereditary until my niece. I didn't know it was genetic. Brachydactyly. Is that it? Brachydactyly. Thank you, Judy. Those are my thumbs, said Brooke. So both of them? I'm expecting my thumbs. I know, they match. Brooke, so both of yours are like that? Because it looks like for some people, it looks like this, and then the other one is squatty. It started out with Jean's ticklish feet. Brooke, my daughter only has one like that. Yeah, listen, we started with Jesus and got down to hammer thumbs. I went on a date with a gorgeous guy. He had a heart condition. 3 surgeries caused a huge thumbnail. Tracy, that I don't even. What? I had a guy friend with webbed toes. We called him Weber. Brooke said both are like that. Yeah. Syndactyly is when 2 fingers or thumbs are fused together. And this is why we can't explain this show to anybody. You're not wrong. I hope nobody's eating those little sausages for breakfast this morning, said Carol. I have Morton's toes, where your second toe is longer than your big toe. They say you are smart if you have this. Here comes Susan Sands Pants. Yeah, and that's pretty common. It's weird. It's weird looking. It looks like you should fall over. But it's very common. That's called Morgan's toe. I'm going to be honest. If somebody said, can we do idea Holy Week? I'm like, okay. Monday, Thursday. I'm like, nobody even knows what that is. It has to do with washing of the feet. Okay. What do you want to do? You want to wash my feet? No. I want to talk about toes. Why would we do that? Extra toes, missing toes, toes that are fingers. I don't think that's a good show at all. That's what we're going to do. All toes, all Monday, Thursday. And every Monday, Thursday, all full show, all toes. Just, it is what we call a theme show. Can we pick a different theme? No. Nope. Toes. Number 1, toes. 2, toes. 3, thumb toes. 4, more things made out of toes. Like, do you think anybody will watch it? At least 302 people will watch it. Tune in and look forward to it every Monday. Camel toe. Why'd she say camel toe? You know what? And there's the turn. It just, I was going to say it writes itself, but I'm going to be honest. This is being completely driven by all of you. I didn't plan this. I don't know if you guys got together last night. They're like, everybody, I don't know why I started making that sound when I make this call. No one has ever dialed a phone. This is the second day I did it, and I don't know why. Call. Guys, thanks for getting on this multiple line. But tomorrow, we would like to really mess Dina up. What's the plan? Well, it's Holy Week. Okay, toes. Shakendra, this is a horrible idea. That's what we're doing. I love that I made Shakendra in charge of the call. My stepson has finger toes. They go for days. I thought we were supposed to discuss the difference between RVs and mobile homes. What? That was so yesterday. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Who could have? Yeah, well, now my Monday, Thursday's ruined. I used to think of the Last Supper. Not anymore. Yep. Okay, well, listen. What else would you do during Holy Week? You're welcome. In some weird way, this is what Jesus wanted. How do I know? I don't know. That's a lot. I don't even know where we go from here. I'm going to be honest. Yeah. You hate summer because there's so many feet, Fran? Exactly. Andy Garcia has different shaped fingers. Marta, where did that fun fact come from? I don't even know. I have beautiful feet. My toes are perfect. I am fortunate. Here comes Marcia. She said, guys, Jesus accepts my thumb toe. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm never going to forget Monday, Thursday again. But Jason was going to tell us about kissing at the skating rink. I don't think he was going to tell us anything. I don't even think it happened, Shakendra. All right, here's a fun one. Let's get back to something fun. So Jason first said that his first kiss was at the skating rink, but then he took it back. Where was your first kiss? Please don't say anything about toes. Who wants to say? And was it adorable? I have lovely feet. I love that. She was like, I just want to believe. Yeah, moral of the story is everybody get a pedicure. Exactly. Andy Garcia had an adjoining twin attached to him when he was born. What? I was trying to make this a normal show. What are you guys talking about? Andy Garcia. Under the bleachers. Here comes Fran, coming in hot. Why do you guys know so much about Andy Garcia? Conjoined? Andy Garcia's conjoined twin. What? Hold on. Did Andy Garcia really have a conjoined twin? Well, I guess we're going to deep dive on this before. He had a conjoined twin on his shoulder, had to be removed immediately after his birth. Why do we know this? This is so... listen, I'm in the hole. Don't say that. The rabbit hole. All I know is he had a conjoint. It's just, I am taking every side road that you guys are laying out, and it's got to stop. Here we go. He was born with an attachment when he was born. All right. At the football field when I was in 7th grade. Walking home to my house, he asked if he could kiss me, said Monica, under the bleachers. Playground in elementary school. Playground, 3rd grade. 3rd grade. In 6th grade classroom, awkward. I got toe fungus from a pedicure. That's just fun facts. 6 years old in my dog house. A dark basement. Behind the concession stand at the high school football stadium during the game. I was in middle school. Why are you guys all kissing in middle school? Time to turn on the dryer, talk loud. Down by the creek in 2nd grade with the principal's son. Second grade, showing somebody. I chased him. Okay. In a broken down car in his yard, we were pretending to be married. We were 8 years old. What? Back of the bus on the marching band trip. Oh, Beth, you talk about crazy marching band. Lorene said, in the woods. Junior high dance. We both had braces and almost got stuck together. First kiss was a blind date. In kindergarten on the school bus, playground, kindergarten. Why is everybody staircase in the building in my building in fourth grade? At a dance, they had during a soccer tournament. Okay. First kiss at 12 on the school playground after school. Junior high, school dance. It was quick. In an old garage, it was a dare. 12, and it was at school. A lot of these kisses are at school. Elementary school playground. Dorney Park in the Tunnel of Love. 8th grade. Oh, Anna got the best one so far. Honestly, I don't remember. There's a couple I don't remember. Playing spin the bottle in our carriage house in the backyard. It was just a pack, so not good at all. Back of the bus, marching band. That's 2 marching band. Marching band is a hotbed, just so you know. That was not my first kiss. At the gym, right before our boys' basketball team were leaving for a basketball tournament. Then I was always leaving class to meet my boyfriend in the hallway. Of course you were, Shakendra. Playground, 3rd grade. I started out hot and young, but went down the hill from there. Let's see. Kissing neighborhood boy, 3rd grade. Mailman caught us, squatted me on the butt, and told me to tell my mom before he did. Oh, that's funny. Behind the basketball dugout when I was 7 with Pony. His name was Eddie. Pony was his nickname. Marcy, that's like straight out of like a Stand By Me movie or something. Can't remember. It's three can't remembers. 7th grade at school in between class. I was 12. 8th grade dance. I love that everybody's still trying to figure out who Andy Garcia is. First kiss on the lips during the junior high dance. Ed's getting real Pacific. My front yard. First kiss was on a 10-speed underage keg party in high school. In the basement of the apartment building I lived in. At the movies, I ran to the bathroom to throw up immediately, not knowing I came down with a stomach bug. The poor guy thought it was him and never even looked my direction again. I can't make this up. Shut up, Jen. It was 2nd grade. He gave me an animal bracelet. I still have it. That's so funny. A lot of hussies on the loose. Youth group, New Year's Eve party. Oh, here comes youth group. Listen, youth group, band camp. That's it, hotbed. Well, I once drove by a girl I used to babysit. She was making out with a boy when she was 12 on a park bench. I pulled over and shout, "You're too young, get in!" First kiss, 7th grade when guys crashed our sleepover party. 6th grade playing spin the bottle. 6th grade at the circus. The minutes we kissed, the lights went on. Oh. My cat heard that cuckoo clock. Kindergarten under my mom's classroom window, and she saw me. I did kiss Stanley in 1st grade. Oh, the horror. The roller skate wing through the window because my parents were waiting outside. I was a sophomore with my first kiss. I think I was 14. How old were you guys kissing people in kindergarten? I know, that's what I'm saying. First memorable kiss was a junior high dance. When the cuckoo clock went off, my cat lost his mind. We used to play spin the bottle. First real kiss was freshman year of high school. Kindergarten, and he wanted to take me on my first date to his church, but my mom said too young for my first date. Under a pool table, playing library with comic books, 7 or 8 years old. Spin the bottle with a boy I liked at a closet at a friend's house in grade school, 7th grade. Middle school, kindergarten, 7 minutes in heaven. I forgot to mention my first kiss with my husband's then best friend. Oh, Kezia. Another, number 4, can't remember. At the youth center behind the puppet display between church services, 9th grade. Laura. Between church services. She's like, yeah, Father, Son. I'll be right back. And then came back. Father, Son, What? It's Monday, Thursday. My first kiss with my best friend, we just had to know what it was like to kiss. It might have been 7. 6th grade, I thought I was going to throw up. I can't remember who. Must have been in middle school. Youth group hayride. Never saw him before or after. Behind the big bushes in the front yard with Chip and Milan. It was fun. Chip and Milan? How many people you kissing to? What, are they lined up for this, Mooney? I remember the first time somebody tried to French kiss me, I bit his tongue. Did anybody marry their first kiss? Oh, good question. During the Story of Jesus play with my junior high crush, 6th grade. Christina, look at all you guys. Be like, isn't this the part where Jesus makes out with Mary Magdalene? They're like, I don't think that's not in the play. No, it's in this one. Yeah, Jesus makes out with a lot of people in this play. Like, that's not, when did that happen? Monday, Thursday? It's a real weird holiday. How do you work a kiss into a play about Jesus? Oh my gosh, Christina. At 16, high school senior, gorgeous Australian French exchange student. And that, who said that? Oh, our bestie, Linda Marsters. Of course it is. Of course, Linda's story would have to top everybody's. Dina? The year is 1945. You're like Sophia. The year's 1945. He's gorgeous. He's Australian. Of course he is. Foreign exchange student. Of course he is. Doesn't have pants on. I added that part. Linda's like, happened. My first kiss was from my puppy. She made sure I was always getting up for school. I got asked to marry a boy behind the school in 3rd grade. I was in 6th grade. He was in 7th. It was my birthday. I thought I was going to throw up. I didn't know he was going to add the tongue. Okay. All 3 of my kids are still with their first loves, 20 years plus. What? I went on my first date in 5th grade to a pizza place. Had my first kiss there. Yeah, youth group is not. It's a hotbed. Scandalous. My daughter had 2 boys competing for her in preschool. Bring flowers and jewelry and all the gifts. First kiss, friend's birthday party. We were 12. He's my boyfriend today. Oh. Yeah. He used to make out for me. I don't even like making out. Now with my, it's either a nice kiss or getting under the sheet. Look at Lucy. No, but I married my last kiss. Oh. So mine was, I was a sophomore in high school. So what was I, 14, 15? So I was a late bloomer compared to all you kindergarten hussies. And it was a boy. So like where I lived, everybody had gone to the public school, but we went to the Catholic school. So, like we're like real elusive. Did you know, when somebody goes to the Catholic school, but you all go to public, you're like, who's this girl? She goes to the Catholic school. They got those uniforms. Anyway, some of this guy, a very, very handsome boy. And he was so cute. He didn't know I was in the band. So he didn't know I was dorky. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Where like at your school, nobody knows your name. But like somehow at another school, everybody's like, she's beautiful. I was like Superman. I was like, I put my glasses on and they were like hideous. And then I took them off and I was just like the wind would be in my hair. And I was like that, you know what I'm saying? And he was adorable. And it was me, him, and my best friend were outside. His mom and dad were coming to pick him up. We're all hanging outside. And my girlfriend Lisa comes over and she was like, he's going to try and kiss you. And I was like, what? She goes, get ready. It's coming. Like I at least got like a warning because it was not on my radar. I was like, thank goodness she's here because I was not prepared, but it was adorable. So it was funny. Yeah. My first was married to one of my best friends. I teased my husband. He had 3 girlfriends and married 2 of them. First kiss on the playground, 3rd grade. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Seriously, further at the altar on a what? Athena just said Sergio and I kissed for the first time at the altar on our wedding day. Girl, I'm gonna need you to explain this to me. Are you what? What? My son had a girlfriend for about a week in 1st grade. She dumped him when he cried because somebody hit him. My boy had a best girlfriend, and they are so alike. Both parents are sort of movie family. As soon as they're just adorable, I love her. Their wedding slideshow is going to be a 2-hour movie, I'm certain. Oh. I moved between 8th and 9th grade, and I thought I'd totally reinvent myself. Spoiler! Still a dork. I married my husband from a different school. Uh-huh. If you ran into your first kiss, would you reminisce with him? About the kiss? No. But I did run into him in Vegas, and it was great because we were both kids. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So your height, or did you have to bend down? He was pretty close to my height. I don't remember that being an issue. My daughter just texted me from high school. My earbuds just stopped working. I have no idea how it ruined my day now. I'm sorry. Are we doing school anymore? Yeah. Uh-huh. We had a pure dating relationship through the church we met. Athena, how long did you guys date? How'd you keep your hands off each other? Adorable. So none was the first one I told you. No. So funny. Jeff's first kiss was just eating split pea soup for dinner. He was gun shy when I first met him. Oh. Mm-hmm. Mooney. I had my first boyfriend as a sophomore. Then he asked me, I said, fine, but I was actually super giddy. He was my first kiss. I don't think my first kiss knows he was my first kiss, so we are not going to reminisce. Mm-hmm. Adorable. Oh, look at all these stories. So fun. Oh, good times. Good times. Where do we go now? I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So funny. I think, it's funny too when you think about like the boyfriends that you've had, like if you were to run into them, like, would you enjoy like sitting down and talking with them? Because some of them I would. I'd be like, oh my gosh. Being 29 and 34, dating with chaperones, and having to be home by midnight was rough. So how long did you guys date, Athena, before you got married? Yeah, Mary, I don't even know what it was. Oh, I do know what it was. I'll tell you in a minute. Athena, how long did you guys marry? I would say a week. You'd be like, yeah, we're gonna need to meet. This is gonna be to moved up. Because you're both adorable. Let me think. How long? I think that you started dating and you were married within the year. That's what I think. Mm-hmm. Definitely not sitting down with any of my ex-boyfriends. That's exactly what it's called, Luann. My first kiss is now a millionaire and I am not. So that's that. Here's a creepy share. When I first met my fiance, he walked into the same elevator I was in and I knew his name. And after that quiet ride, I started thinking his last name would look really nice after my first name. His long curly hair and his headphones playing Jack Johnson got me immediately. Oh, you was stalking him. Mm-hmm. I text and Facebook with my ex from 18 to 21. Aw. My first kiss was with a blind date, dorky and a sloppy kisser. Mm-hmm. Oh, Tiffany, that's awful. My first kiss was junior high. It was with my boyfriend, which we dated 3 times from elementary school. We became boyfriend and girlfriend in December. He proposed in May. We were married in August. The church leaders knew we had to be quick. To stay pure. Oh, yeah. You two can't keep your hands off each other. Mm-hmm. I would imagine so. I'm acquaintances with all of my exes except one, said Commando. Yeah, you always talk about the one. The only boyfriend I would want to sit down with has passed. I'll pass on all the others. My first kiss was the neighborhood bad boy. He's in jail now, so there'd be no opportunity for reminiscing. I mean, if you got a pass, if you got the jail pass, what are they called? Conjugals? Mm-hmm. Wow. Worked at the same place. He was support staff and I was in the call center. He used to call me to get back to work all the time and I loved it. Mm-hmm. Wow. So crazy. All right. Switching gears again, because I'd like to make your head spin before the end of this show. So let me pull up the article. I'm going to tell you something smart. Are you ready? It's going to blow your mind. So I don't know if you guys know this, but Jason reads. And he reads big words, and I have to read. When we started dating, he would talk about smart people things. And I was like, ugh, you are cute. And that is the only reason I'm going to read. And so I got a subscription to the New York Times. You could do $1 a week. And I said, this is the only time I've spent money trying to just be in a conversation with somebody. Anyway, so yesterday we were talking and he said, oh, did you see this article? Hold on, let me find it. I want to read it. All right, you're about to get smart. Yeah, he reads books. Look at it. These are all his books. And here's the funny thing. My books are in the other room. He don't like them to touch mine. No, wouldn't that be funny? It was like, I don't want your dirty books touching my clean books. Okay, here it is. Anyway, he goes, did you read this? And so here's the title. Astronomers detect a possible signature of life on a distant planet. So it goes on to say further studies are needed to determine it. The planet is K2-18b, which is a great name for a planet, which orbits a star 120 light years away, is inhabited or even habitable. Mm-hmm. So it goes on to say that there is a strong indication that there's life on this planet. So you read the article. It's pretty interesting. Here's the part that stuck with me. The part that stuck with me is that it says it's 120 light years from Earth. Now, I've heard light years, right? Heard of, what's his name? Lightyear. From the movie Buzz. Heard of light years, but I was like, exactly how far is a light year? So I decided to Google it. For most space objects, we use light years to describe their distance. A light year is the distance light travels in one Earth year. So 1 light year is about 6 trillion miles. Okay, focus, Nancy, focus. So then it goes on to explain the sun is our closest star. It's 93 million miles away. So what does this mean? It means that the sun's light takes about 8.3 minutes to get to us. So here's the important part. Are you ready? That anytime you look at the sun, which you should not do directly, don't hurt your eyes. What the image that you see, okay, balloons. The image that you see of the sun is what the sun looked like 8.3 minutes ago. Let's sit there for a second. Okay. Yeah, 8.3, Brian, to be specific. So I said, okay, so if I look at the sun, that's what it looked like 8 minutes ago. Fine. So then I go back to the article. Do you understand, Shakendra? So like whatever image that you see was basically a picture of what the sun looked like because it took 8 minutes to get here. You understand? Carrie, keep up. Stop talking about hammer toes. So this says that this new planet that's habitable, okay? Now hold on. I figured this out last night. Give me a minute. $93 million miles away. All right, let me do this. The next closest star to us is 4.3 light years away. So think about it this way. If it's 4.3 light years away, what you're seeing happened 4.3 years ago. The next star is about 4.3 light years away. So when you see this star today, we're actually seeing as it was 4.3. I'm concentrating so hard. Yes. So now let's go back. So 4.3 million miles away. So this is 120 light years from the Earth. .3 light years is 4.3 years. So 120 light years is 120 years ago. Either way, listen, I can't help you anymore. Even if we left today, even if you took a baby and shot it off to the K2 18B, it would be dead before it got there. I don't know. Either way, my point is, why are we looking? Why are we looking? It's too far. Yeah. Exactly, Mari. That's what I'm saying. And this is why I never became a scientist. Thank you, Edward. At least 120 years. It's just crazy. And then I read this to Jason. Now, when I say I read this, his eyes were closed and he was facing a different direction. But I believe that I was reading to him. I said, Jason, did you hear what I said? He goes, baby, that's only if you were traveling at the speed of light. I go, what? He goes, baby, you would just drive faster than that. I go, what are you talking about? He goes, if you drove faster than that, you could get there sooner. What a guy thing to say. He's like, well, that's if you go the speed limit. That's what he was basically saying. He's like, baby, that's if you go speed. I like every man. Listen, from here to Virginia, 6 hours. If I'm driving, 2. That's basically what he said. But you know about space. He was like, baby, 120 years, I can do it in like 6. It's not. He wants to be the GPS. It's just so funny. Yeah. I just thought it was so. I go, really? Mm-hmm. That was the exciting news, Lonnie. She's like, did you have some exciting news to share? Lonnie, I just gave it to you. There's going to be, what if there was a planet? Okay, here's what will make me mad. What if there's a planet just like ours, K218b? And what if there are humans on it and they are so much more advanced than us? Like we are like the dumb sister to that planet. And they're like, you guys live on the ground? Like dumb stuff. You guys only live to 80 and you're all crinkly? Like, how old are you? We're like, we're 400. And none of us work and the food just makes itself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And now they're bringing back these dire wolves, Barb. No, it's 8. Come on, Carrie, pay attention. You didn't write this down. K218b. It rolls right off the tongue, Carrie. You can't remember that. K218b. Everybody comes right out. I'm going to be so mad if like there's no silver hair. Everybody's just gorgeous. I did hear about the dire wolves. They're bringing them back. It's just getting a little bit too Jurassic Park for me. Listen, didn't you ever read or watch the book Steven Spielberg? No, not Steven. What's the one? Pet Cemetery. Stephen King. All the Stevens. Mm-hmm. What are we doing? What are you doing? Mm-hmm. What are dire wolves? They're wolves that went extinct, Irene. They were extinct. They were able to grab some DNA and cross it with, I don't know if it was a wolf or a dog. And they are able to create, which seems to be pretty darn close to these dire wolves, and bring them back, which is exactly what happened on Jurassic Park, which I would like to consider to be a warning. I've seen Jurassic Park many times, and guess what? Every time they do it, it doesn't end well. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Tracy. My heater's not working. All right, that was it. This is the strangest show I've ever been here for. It's not pure dire. It's pretty close, though. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They are pretty bro. Anyway, so that's it, everybody. I can't think of any topic we haven't touched on today. I feel like I have given you more things to bring up at work or amongst friends in social situations, mostly classy ones, for you to bring up and be like, hey, did you guys just hear about the dire wolves? That would make you sound, if you could remember what was it? 18B. K218B. If you can remember that, you're so smart. Bring that up. Like, do you guys hear that it might be currently inhabited? Mm-hmm. And be like, do you know when my first kiss was? Can I see your thumbs and your toes? Mm-hmm. There's just so many things. Alejandra, that's why I'm here. So that's it. So tomorrow is Good Friday. I can only imagine what we'll cover. I'm live tomorrow for sure. You guys are the only reason I shower. So we'll be live tomorrow. Today I got to finish some video stuff and get the house ready for Easter. Di's coming on Saturday. And I got to paint some things probably tomorrow. So it's busy. So listen, yeah. Have a good day, everybody. You learned a lot. I learned a lot, that is for sure. So like Good Time Andrea and Judy from Saskatoon say, learn about your planets. Learn it. And Bractal Dactyl, okay? See if you have got hammer thumbs. All of it. Look into it. It's all about science. So that's it. Have a great day and a blessed day, everybody, and look forward to seeing you tomorrow for more Toe Talk. Okay. All right. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's morning show, make sure to follow us for more One Funny Mother content.
Okay, all right. Morse code is tapping.
And check out OneFunnyMotherStore.com for great new inappropriate swag. And for more exclusive content, consider becoming a supporter.
She got a bad leg.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on One Funny Morning.